Happy Tuesday, everybody. Here shooting our first official video blog for our BHH channel. And the topic we're going to cover today is communication. Very important piece of your business. It's vital to the success, and it could also be a downfall if it's not done properly. A lot of people will think, the money, the capital, the bottom line, all of this is vital to the success of your business, and it is. But to get to that point and to get to the money aspect of it, you've got to understand, your people have to understand, potential investors, your customers, everybody has to understand what it is that you do. And you have to communicate that to them in an effective way. Communication, according to Merriam-Webster, is a process by which information is exchanged between individuals through a common system of symbols, signs, or behaviors. Everybody thinks that sounds simple. According to the SBA, it is a 50-50 shot that businesses will survive after being in business for 5 years. And Business Know-How suggests that the top 7 reasons businesses fail are 1. Starting a business for the wrong reason, 2. Poor management, 3. Insufficient capital, 4. Location, 5. Lack of planning, 6. Overexpansion, and 7. No website. Now, out of those 7, not one particular said communication, but communication is involved in every single one of the major decisions in those 7 categories. So again, it brings us back to you have to be able to properly communicate with your people, your customers, potential investors, partners, whoever it may be. You have to communicate effectively with everybody. Now the first part of that, and what we're going to talk about today, is knowing and understanding how the person across from you or the people across from you communicate. You might be talking, they might be listening, they might be hearing you, but you both might not be on common ground. To find that common ground, you need to understand them as a communicator. Look for signs. Do they like to do the talking, or do they need a little bit of a helping hand? Do they like to sit there and listen and be engaged until they find the right moment to talk? Or are they the type of person that's just going to go out and talk and be comfortable with you and say whatever they're feeling, whatever's on their mind, and how they think about the project? Either one of those can be a little bit difficult to deal with. The person you're talking to keeps talking and won't let you get a word in, and they want to talk about other things and get off subject. It's going to be difficult for you to properly and efficiently and effectively convey the idea that you're trying to get across to them and communicate with them properly. On the other hand, if they don't give you any feedback, if they sit there, they're the quiet type, they're not real comfortable in the situation, you're going to need to help pull them out of that, and it's going to be frustrating because you're not feeling the feedback, you're not sure if they're really understanding it, but you're going to need to pull them out and pull them out of their shell and talk to them and get them talking and get them going. And be a conversational wizard, if you will. Another way to help you understand the person that you're communicating with is ask clarifying questions. Did you understand that? Are we on the same ground? Do you understand what this means? What does this mean to you? Do you understand what just happened? Does this make sense? These type of clarifying questions can also be vital to the success in your effective communication. At the beginning of our segment, kind of a few things to lead in with. We'll go into the heavy detail and the nuts and bolts of it next week. But I wanted you guys to think about that and think about how you communicate and think about the people that you communicate with. Think about your spouse, your coworkers, your partners in business. How do they communicate? Are they the outgoing type, or are you? Or are you both the outgoing type? Or are you both the quiet type? Either way it works, the communication can be successful and it can be effective. But sometimes you have to put a little bit of extra work into it. Think about those topics and let us know what you guys think. Remember, this is just the first part of this, and we will go into more detail over the next 2 series. But let us know what you think. How do you communicate? How do the people around you communicate? What are some good tools that you've seen? Leave a comment on this video, or feel free to email us at solutions@aspirepartner.com. We love hearing from you guys, love hearing your guys' ideas, and we look forward to talking to you guys again next week. Have a great week, everybody.